So today is not only our last day in Tirana, but also our last day in Albania as a whole. We're super sad to be leaving, but we've got a few hours before our flight, so we thought we'd come to cafe number 5 for breakfast. Gone for something a little bit nicer today. We're in basically what's the Opera building.
So we had a few hours before we need to leave for our flight, so we thought we'd come back to the fresh fruit and veg market and see it in all its full capacity.
Yeah, last time we were here there were only a few vendors like left selling because it was quite late in the evening.
Yeah, it was dinner time basically, so we thought we'd come back and see what it's actually like in the middle of the day.
It looks really cool.
Yeah, it looks really cool so far. So this place is definitely a lot different in the day. There's so many different types of vendors and stuff. Like you've got selling like fresh fruit and honey, and then like
pure tobacco.
Yeah, get some pure tobacco here. Don't think we'll be allowed back in the UK with that, but
or a dagger.
Yeah, get daggers and little ceramic pots.
But no, it's a really cool place.
Yeah.
So later today we'll be sharing with you our like completely honest opinion about Albania, our thoughts, our feelings about the country, and share some tips and tricks and advice with you if you're also planning to visit Albania.
So make sure you watch to the end to find out what we really think of the country.
So we're just about to leave for the airport, take the car back. I just looked at the original paperwork for when we picked up the car. It was on 404.6 kilometers when we picked it up. It's now on 2,877.6 kilometers. We've done over 2,400 kilometers on this trip. So I think that's pretty good going. And to think that's only cost us a tank and a half of petrol, I think that's pretty good actually. No idea how many lanes it is. It's meant to be 2.
I think it's how many people want it to be.
I'm learning very quickly that when you're driving in this city, you can't stress too much. You can't really care, you just have to go with it.
People are normally beeping someone. Yeah. Probably you, but...
Probably me, but I don't know, so it's fine. Oh, there we go, 4 lanes now. Crazy.
So we've just returned the hire car.
Everything was all good, which was a huge relief because
kind of a
it did
surprise.
have 2 warning lights on.
Yeah, we kind of expected them to mention something, but they just didn't.
All good.
So yeah, but we're just gonna try and get as quick check-in as possible.
20 minutes later than we would have liked.
Yeah, so...
An hour and a half till our flight.
Yeah, we'll see if we make it.
Seeing as today's our last day in, you know, Tirana is such a coffee culture, we thought it would be right to go to one last Muleri. Had to be done.
So we got a bus a whole 20 seconds to the plane. I really don't understand airports. So we've got some like cooling air. It's really nice. I'm just hoping it's air and like water vapour.
It's not like gas.
Yeah. But we've got like 40 minutes to on the other side to get to our bus, so
yeah, another one where we might have to run.
Yeah, so let's hope it's not delayed again. So as you can tell by the jumpers, we're back in the UK.
Not very happy about it. It's freezing cold.
Yep, definitely a different temperature.
It was 40 degrees when we left.
We had to run and dive to get our coach.
Literally, Nat was on the floor.
Yeah, I ran for a fountain and then had to avoid a little kid, so slipped over while running after the coach and grazed my knee, but we made it by like 5 seconds.
We're currently walking the dogs.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going to keep turning around to see what mischief they're getting up to.
But we thought we'd give you our honest review about Albania and hopefully give you some like tips if you're visiting at some point. So, would we recommend Albania?
It's alright, I guess.
Yeah. I reckon basically no matter what you're into, if it's beaches, mountains, cities, Albania definitely has something for you. The beach is absolutely stunning, the nature is beautiful, and the cities are very unique and like the architecture is stunning.
And it's just such a mix of cultures, and like the history is so vast, it all kind of blends together in all the cities, so it's a really cool place.
Yeah, definitely. We thought we'd also give you some tips for if you're visiting Albania. So I think the first one is always carry cash on you. Not many places have card machines and they seem to prefer taking cash anyway.
They do accept, their currency is the Albanian lek, but they do also accept euros in most places, and the conversion rate's pretty similar.
It's about 100 lek to €1, so
yeah,
it's quite easy to work out.
And withdrawals can be incredibly expensive. We charge up to like €8 to withdraw money before.
Yeah, so.
And that adds up very quickly.
Tip number 2.
My tip. Always carry mozzie spray. We made this mistake. We didn't have mozzie spray for the first few towns we went to.
We didn't realise it was such a big thing.
And just our legs got absolutely destroyed. So yeah, always carry mozzie spray, because guarantee you'll need it. Even like in beachy places we needed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a great look after.
No, it's really not. They do sell it over there if you forget.
But
some places are cheaper than others.
Yeah.
Look around.
So tip number 3 is to head inland to find like the nature and the actual beauty. Like most people head to the Albanian Riviera to get some sun and beach.
Which it is beautiful.
Yeah, it is stunning, but very touristy at times.
The real beauty lies inland, in the mountains, in the rivers, the lakes. Like, it is just a very beautiful country. I mean, how much of it is mountainous? 70%
of the country is mountainous, so you're bound to find some mountains and get stunning views.
And definitely take advantage of that.
Yeah. So tip number 4 is
don't drink tap water.
Yeah.
We've heard mixed things about this. Some people say you can, some people say you can't. We personally didn't risk it.
No.
We brought filter bottles and filled them up from the tap anyway, but it just made sure that we weren't drinking anything harmful.
It also meant that we, like on hikes and stuff, we could fill up from rivers a lot easier.
So I think in Theth the water is okay to drink from the tap. We had at both the guest houses and the restaurants we went to, they gave us bottles of fresh water from the mountain, and I think all comes from the mountain, so I think that's okay.
We didn't have any problems drinking that one, so should be okay.
But yeah, in general, bring like a filter bottle or something, don't risk it. The worst thing to ruin your holiday is being in bed because you drank the tap water.
Yep. And then tip number 5 is head out in the evening to watch a Giro, which is basically where all the locals, normally the older people, they go for a walk on the main street or like promenade of the city or town, and basically catch up with their friends or people they know and basically have a nice little talk, and like it just seems really nice.
Yeah.
Like, also a lot of cities at night is completely different to the day.
Yeah.
So just to get 2 different perspectives of a place.
Absolutely. So overall, we would 1,000,000% recommend visiting Albania.
Definitely.
It might be a country with a bit of a dark history that it's still recovering from, but actually this country is just going from strength to strength, and it's opened its arms to people from around the world with a friendly and welcoming atmosphere. It's vibrant, it's fun, it's just the place to be. You need to make Albania your next holiday.
So we hope you found this video and the other videos of this Albania series useful. If you did, give it a like and subscribe to find out where we go next.
And if you are visiting Albania anytime soon, make sure you drop us a comment, and if you've got any questions or anything, feel free to ask them and we will reply.